Oh my god, I'm stressed. Bro! I am stressed out.
Oh.
Oh shit! Let's go! Oh shit. What?
Oh, you end it right. Oh.
What?
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome for the first time. Kick back. We hope you stay a while. As always, Patreon and Discord links will be in the description and in the bio. Click the links. It'll take you right to our page and our server. Patreon's where we post our full reactions as well as some Patreon exclusives. And the Discord is completely free. It's literally just a chat server. Click it, it'll take you right to our server. Accept the invite. You'll be able to chat with us and the rest of the Discord family. It is the finale episode, which means gotta show off the new Blu-ray, which I've actually had for this whole season. I just didn't show it because it wasn't the finale yet. But here it is. Check it out. Boom. This one has over 10 hours of addicting extras and commentaries. Once we get to the end of the series, I do want to do a separate farewell video to Breaking Bad. We'll probably react to the outtakes because we've had a couple people say they wanted us to do that. Some people in the Discord want us to do that, so we're going to do that. We'll give our final thoughts, discussions, probably do like a tier list for the characters. And yeah, maybe some other fun things if we figure it out. It'll be separate from the finale reaction. It'll just be its own video to say goodbye to Breaking Bad. So.
Oh wait, I'm sad.
What?
We're gonna be done with Breaking Bad.
That's a ways off.
I just want to say,
saying it for the future.
I want this on a t-shirt. That's fire. Somebody find me that on a t-shirt and send it to me, please. I take a size large.
Yeah. But anyway, of course it's finale day, so you know who we got. This man decided to make an appearance last episode.
I was gonna say, especially after that last episode, we had to bring him out. Bring him out.
He showed up and made a pow pow, so here he is. Look at him standing there.
Look at that. I want to take him out of the box, bro.
That back picture's so funny. I do too, but like I don't because it's originally packaged. I don't want to mess up the packaging.
I know, but look at it. Look, that's what he would look like if we took him out.
I know. If we see this at the exchange again, I will buy the other one and take him out.
Yeah, he was cheap.
Because there's only $10. So if you see him again, I'll definitely grab him. And we'll have one out of the box and one sealed. But this one's definitely staying sealed.
I just want to take him out of the box because I want to put his hat on.
Yeah. But he's here with us, watching the finale as always. And as always, once we get to the end of the episode, we're going to give our final thoughts on the season. And then we're going to rate all the episodes and compare them to the IMDb ratings, like we always do. So stay tuned. Stick around for that. With that being said,
we're on to episode 13 today. Full Measure.
We're on the season 3 finale. We're about to be starting season 4.
Full Measure, which I'm excited for because Half Measures was insane. 47 minutes. Bring it on. I need Heisenberg content.
Get your legs ready. We're about to be running. Hashtag run. 3, 2, 1.
Don't tell me this is Walter's house.
Looks weird, all bare bone.
What happened?
Oh, hello again.
Hey, I hope we're not too late.
Oh, this is when they bought it.
Flashback.
Walter with hair.
Hi. Good to meet you.
I forgot Walter had hair, honestly.
What is this look Walt's got?
I hear some pretty fascinating stuff goes on out there.
Oh, she's pregnant with Junior.
He's actually a nice guy. Doesn't push.
Bro, who is that? That's not Walt.
See, there's this kind of flow going on here. It's our price range. This is as good as it gets.
Well, then let's stretch our price range. Truly, I mean, why buy a starter house when we'll have to move out in a year or two?
Did you win the lottery and not tell me?
Is that back when he thought he was going to be making a bunch of money off of that company or something?
Probably. Oh my god, is that blood?
Yeah.
His windshield's alright. Oh, just kidding.
No, it's got a little crack in it. It's not the worst we've seen, though. The hood's a little fucked. The hat!
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
Yes, sir. Was he's about to be meeting up with somebody then, probably, huh? If he felt the need to bring the hat out.
Gus probably. I don't know why he'd feel the need to meet up with anybody else.
Yeah, I don't know either. It just seemed like whenever he's meeting people, he'd bring the hat.
It's definitely Gus.
I'm gonna need some kind of assurance.
I assure you, I could kill you from way over here if it makes you feel any better.
Don't forget the hat!
Yeah, throw that bitch on, yup. He ain't fucking with you now.
Let's go! Walk over there proudly after they did that to your car. Put the hat on.
We'd love to see this.
I love the hat. Love Heisenberg. I miss the hat. Look at that! Shut up! Gus is pissed.
Yeah, he's not happy.
I'm quite well, thank you.
No. Clearly you are not. No rational person would do as you have done. Explain yourself.
He was angry because those two dealers of yours had just murdered an 11-year-old boy.
I heard about it. He should have let me take care of them.
Maybe. Then again, maybe he thought it was you who gave the order.
Are you asking me if I ordered the murder of a child?
I think we
I
are.
would never ask you that.
Never mind.
He's out of the picture. I saved his life. I owed him that. But now he and I are done, which is exactly what you wanted, isn't it? I continue cooking. You and I both forget about Pinkman. We forget this ever happened. We consider this a lone hiccup in an otherwise long and fruitful business arrangement.
You'd need a new assistant.
Gail?
I could get right on.
Great.
No.
This time I choose.
It's gonna be Gail.
Yeah.
So Jesse's gone.
I don't know how true that is. How much truth he was telling there with him being, like, that far out. But he's definitely hiding somewhere.
I feel like his partner's gotta be Gail again.
Really? It's good to be back. Well, shall we? By all means, Gail. Let's cook.
No, they're not. You're too old for balloons.
Oh, you're never too old for balloons.
Ugh.
So what are the extra balloons for?
Oh no, he's got gloves on though. He's about to do something. He needs so many.
What the fuck is that dude doing, man?
Oh shit. Holy hell.
I don't do nothing for them ever. They try and make me. I say no. They steal my chemicals. I can't stop them.
Perfect.
The trucks will be here first thing in the morning. I strongly recommend that you return our calls next time. They didn't exactly send their A players. But like you said, it's cartel, all right.
Probing for weakness. What about Pinkman?
I'm making inquiries.
Gus wants Jesse found and wants Jesse dead.
Yeah, he does. I feel like he's gonna do some sketchy shit to Walt, too. I feel like Gus is too safe to keep Walt around permanently. You might try and like learn the process and then get rid of them or something.
You can take your mask off now.
Because whatever my shortcomings last time, I intend for things to go perfectly from here on out. So, if there is...
Gale, you're great.
I think that's what they're doing. I think they're trying to learn the Stephen King. They're trying to learn the process and get rid of Walt.
Wow, this is...
I should have called first. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, no, not at all. Please, come in.
Gil's like, I don't have any friends. Come on in, please.
Yeah. You want to hit my hookah?
If push came to shove, I was wondering how soon you might be able to take over the lab yourself. You and an assistant. He's dying of cancer. It is why he does this, to provide for his family, which he's accomplished. They will never want for anything. A very large investment in this. There's so much overhead that I can't afford to shut down, not even for a week. So, you understand my concern. But as he cannot or will not tell me how long that might be, I must prepare for the worst case scenario.
One more. I guess we'll do it, I suppose.
I believe in you, Gale.
Yeah, Gus is trying to get rid of Walt.
Any particular trick to purging the catalyst bed?
No, it's pretty straightforward. I'll show you when we get there.
Walt's not dumb though. You think he'll pick up on it?
I think he will.
Can't you see I'm in conference?
I'm looking to find a client of yours. I was hoping you could help me out with an address.
Which client?
Jesse Pinkman.
You're still here.
I need your full attention, Saul. Jesse Pinkman, current whereabouts. The sooner you tell me, the sooner you can get back to whatever the hell this is exactly.
Now, when I say I'm looking for Pinkman, we both know why, don't we? And you pretending otherwise only wastes my time and serves to annoy me.
So if I give up Pinkman, well, then you're gonna be asking, old Saul gives him up pretty easy. What's to keep him from giving me up? You see? So then where's the trust?
Eh, boy.
But who's to say I didn't write the address down in my day planner? Or on a scratched piece of paper somewhere? Who's to say I didn't write down a location strictly for my own professional use? Believe me, money laundering ain't what it used to be. God, do I miss the 80s.
Wasting your time. Car wash. End of story.
Yeah, it's good cardio. Plus you get to
Who's
shoot
in
your
that
kids.
car?
Who's that?
Oh, this dude.
Holy Christ. We're good? This constitutes good where you're from? My car is bugged?
I said maybe.
I'm being followed? What the hell have you gotten me into? Oh, I'm seriously rethinking my pricing, yeah. And that goes double for you, hip-hop.
Oh!
My guy's no dummy, right? So I give us maybe 24 hours before he figures out that address goes nowhere.
But that dude's
You
here.
guys do your thing, make it snappy.
Because I'm definitely raising my prices.
I got my old job back. At least until they kill me and Gale takes over.
Oh shit.
Boy, huh?
So I bet he had that thought from the jump.
How long do you think you've got? You know, it may be that the only thing saving me is Gale's fastidiousness. Once he feels confident that he knows my entire method,
Problem.
you know what we do.
Oh.
They're gonna try to kill him?
We had a good run.
I mean, like sad.
It's over.
Don't say that.
So if I'm the only chemist that he's got, then I've got leverage. And leverage keeps me alive. It keeps you alive, too. I think I can see to that. I'm gonna need your help. I mean, they're watching me day and night. They never leave me alone with Gale, not for a moment. Hell, I don't even know where the man lives. But if I could just shake Victor for even an hour one night, I think then that I may be able to make it look like an accident. you to track him. Give me his address, and I'll do the rest.
This is problematic.
I mean a chocolate covered peanut, bro.
I want one. This is problematic. Are you stressed?
That's all I'm gonna eat, though.
I'm eating just one.
I kind of feel bad because Gale's not like
a bad guy.
Yeah, like he's not in on them trying to remove Walter. I think he just genuinely thinks Walter's gonna die.
Yeah.
Whereas Gus is using him and actually gonna kill Walt.
Gus is slimy.
So maybe Gale is the full measure?
Please tell me you found him.
It's gotta be more than that, though.
6353 Juan Tabo Boulevard, apartment 6.
What?
He found his address.
When are you gonna do it?
Walter's like, right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm stressed. I am stressed out. And well, like, we're just getting right into it, too. Like, we're just jumping
Where's
in.
the hat?
It's probably in the car. We
got a problem.
Bro. This music!
Oh god. Hiccup.
I don't know if it's a barrel leak or what, but you got something mighty stinky down there.
Mike, you
After you.
bastard.
Oh, I like Mike.
Walter, the sooner you figure out what this is, the sooner we all go home.
Please don't do this. Mike, you don't have to do this.
Yeah, unfortunately I do, Walter.
If I can talk to Gus,
Walter?
I can convince him, okay? Just let me, please let me talk to him.
Shut up!
Shut up. I'll give you Jesse Pinkman.
Bro!
Like you said, he's the problem. He's always been the problem. I'll take you right to him.
Is he dead ass right now?
What do you say?
Where is
I wanna say
now,
no,
you give me an
but-
address.
I don't know. He moves around, but if you let me call him. No, please. No, just my phone. I'll just.
Do you think he's for real?
Okay.
I want to say no, but he seems for real.
Did you do it? Mr. White?
It's gonna have to be you.
What? No way, man.
Listen to me. You're closer than we are. You'll have about a 20-minute lead. They've got me at the laundry and they're going to kill me. Jesse, do it fast!
Son of a bitch!
Do it
Hey.
fast! Do it, Jesse! Do it!
Oh shit!
He
Oh
jumped
god!
up so fast.
You might want to hold off.
Yeah?
Oh god!
Why? 6353 Juan Tabo, apartment 6. Yeah.
Let's go! Walter goes, yeah. Fixes his jacket. I was worried there. I really thought he was gonna, like, give Jesse up. Jesse needs to walk in there and just pow.
Oh, Jesse.
How can I help you? Take whatever you want.
Oh, Jesse, you gotta do it, though, and, like, quickly.
I have money. I got a lot of money.
I feel so bad.
You don't have to do this.
Oh. What?
Oh, you end it right. Oh.
What? Why am I like crying?
you ended the finale right there. God, man. It's a good thing that we don't have to wait a full year, or I'd be legitimately pissed.
Oh my god.
I feel bad for Gale, man. He didn't.
I mean, I do too, but they have to. There's literally no way that if they keep Gale alive that there's any possible way that Walter and Jesse could live. There's no way. I mean, Walter was right. I mean, they don't have Gale, then they don't have a cook. If they get rid of Walter.
That's what I'm saying. Walter's safe, but I don't see Jesse being safe.
I don't know. I feel like in a way, if Walter's safe, then I don't know.
I'm sure he can talk his way into keeping
Jesse
safe, but immediately Jesse's not going to be safe.
No, but...
Because Gus already wants him dead. Now he's really going to want him dead.
I, like, felt bad because, yeah, like, Gale didn't do anything. Like, he's just kind of there. He doesn't really know what's going on. But, like, I felt bad for Jesse. He really was, like...
I mean, I felt bad for Jesse, too, because he didn't want to do it. But it's just... Like, Gale did nothing for that.
I know. He doesn't know, but it's literally one or the other.
Yeah. Fucking season-ending cliffhangers just piss me off.
I kind of like that.
Oh, God, they just piss me off in the moment, man.
That was
fuckers.
That was a wicked ending.
Fucking bastards, man. Because now I feel like I need to watch the first episode of season 4.
Yeah.
Now I feel like we just need to end this video and move on to season 4.
Watch season 4.
And continue and just... you fucking... You're a real piece of fucking work.
That was wicked, bro. That episode had me sweating. I was over here sweating.
Yeah. It was definitely a way better finale than season 1 and 2.
By far.
Sorry, I feel like I sound like I'm just shitting on it because I was upset with the cliffhanger. Cliffhanger's just... in the moment, you know, you're always just like, God damn
like,
it.
what the fuck? Yeah. I put my ratings in.
But I tell you what, though, man, if I had to wait a year, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. If I had to wait a year, immediate reaction, this episode would get such a low rating just purely because I was just pissed.
In the moment?
Yeah.
Would you go back and, like, revisit it and be like, alright?
I mean, I'd probably change the rating eventually. But off of first watch, like with The Walking Dead when season 6 ended, I probably would have ran in there and gave that bitch like a 1 and been like, fuck you.
That was crazy. That was insane.
Yeah. Fucking pricks, go fuck yourself.
I'm stressed out, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
So do we watch season 4, episode 1 now, though?
I don't know. Let's talk about it after. Let's do all our shit first. Vince Gilligan, you bastard.
I do have a couple lower rated episodes. Before we get into it, don't fucking... I don't want to hear it. Listen to me. Come here. Come here.
You're like, come closer.
Come right here. Come here and let me talk to you for a second. I don't want to hear a fucking thing about these goddamn ratings.
Okay, but
Yeah.
to be fair, it is only like the first couple episodes.
It's not even. It's literally 2 episodes. It's not the first 2.
Okay, then you guys can chill. You can handle
I
that.
originally thought that I rated the beginning of the season much worse, and then I went back and looked at it today, and I was like, I don't even know what I was talking about. Because it's really only 2 episodes. So.
That's fair.
But anyway, I don't want to hear shit about it. It's my opinion. Get over it. You can have your opinion, I have mine. Anyway. Episode 1, No Moss.
I gave No Moss an 8.
Idiot. No, I'm kidding. I gave it an 8 as well.
Oh, I was like, what? That
was
first
kidding.
episode was pretty good.
I was kidding. I gave it an 8 as well. So the first couple, the first probably like 4 episodes of this season are probably the slowest point of the show that we've had up to where we're at. Mm-hmm. The slowest little section of storytelling, which is fine. My hair hair's all fucking all over the place, which is fine. So yeah, this episode was slow. The first couple episodes in general was a lot of fallout from season 2. This one in particular was a lot of fallout. And I feel like as the episodes went on, it kind of was still fallout, but it would take like a baby step forward until we got probably episode 5 is when they started taking a little bit bigger steps forward.
Yeah, I would agree.
So my feelings towards the first probably 4 episodes, for the most part, are the same. It's just that I feel a couple of the episodes did better at what they were doing rather than the other 2, if that makes any sort of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but the first 4 episodes of the season to me just felt like fallout from season 2, and characters trying to figure out where they need to go.
The first couple episodes compared to like the middle of the season on are just, I don't want to say are just not as good.
They're just slow.
They're just slower, yeah. And like I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
But
I understand it's storytelling, it's build up, needs to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just certain things about it that I just personally didn't care for, which we'll get more into once we get to those episodes. But the first episode, gave it an 8, thought it was a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7, 8 is pretty much just my average episode, I would say. The IMDb rating is an 8.5. Episode 2, Caballo Sin Nombre. I don't know if I said that right. I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. What'd you give it?
An 8.
I also gave it an 8. Again, just kind of more fallout with some things progressing here and there. I want to say this was the episode where the twins snuck into the house when Walt was in there.
Yeah.
Which was a nice little bit of tension.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sorry, my dog's having a dream. IMDb rating was an 8.6. Episode 3. IFT. What'd you give it?
I gave it a 7.
I gave this one a 6. Which isn't even like, isn't even like a horrible rating. It's just lower than average for me, because this is where it just felt like, I don't know. It just felt kind of stuck in place in this episode for me. Like, it was like some things were happening, but because after we watched it, I reviewed it. I went through the reviews to see if anybody else felt the way that I was. And there was somebody who said something about the episode starting off hot and then it turned back into Desperate Housewives. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of how I feel. Like, it was like, we start the episode with somebody getting their head cut off, and then the rest of the episode is Walt Skyler drama.
It's literally just like marriage drama.
And then one random 5-minute clip of the twins and their leader. And by the mid-season, they're all dead.
Yeah, which like, okay.
Which is fine.
I can understand the marriage drama. I understand that we did kind of need that to get to the point of where we're at. But we didn't need basically the whole episode of just Walt and Skyler beefing.
And it was just like, I don't know. It like wasn't progressive beefing. It was just like, Walt's back in the house. She calls the cops. They're not getting along. She fucks Ted. She tells Walt she fucked Ted.
Yeah, like it just didn't go anywhere. It was just like continuous drama.
Yeah, and it was just kind of like, I mean...
Which I understand that we needed it to progress the story into where we're at now, but...
It's not even that I think it's bad for the story. It's just, personally, this type of storyline, these love triangle... Not that it's really even a love triangle, but like these weird, just like the love stuff going on, it's just not something that I care for.
Mm-hmm.
There are other things that I love to death that have storylines like this, and I just never care for it. Even in those things. So it's not really the show's fault, it's just the storyline.
It's just your personal preference.
It's a preference in storytelling that I just have never cared for.
Yeah.
So when a whole episode's dedicated to that, I naturally just don't care as much.
I feel like that's fair.
But, again, I understand its place. I don't think it was poorly done or anything. That's just it just wasn't my favorite part of the story. But 6 isn't even a bad rating, to be honest. It's.
I mean, I gave it a 7, and I didn't really care for the love drama either.
That's the lowest rating I got, though.
The 6s.
Yeah, I don't have any ratings below that, so. I don't think anything's bad about the show. I just didn't care for that part of the story.
Okay.
Whether it's important or not, it can be important and me still not be a big fan of it. Wait, hold on.
Episode 4.
IMDb rating was an 8.4.
Oh.
If you liked it, that's fine. We can still get along and be friends, I promise. Episode 4, Greenlight.
I gave Greenlight a 7.
I also gave it a 7. Which is pretty much average for me. Lower end average, but still average. Just because,
again, that was also just a little bit more drama. Like, Walt was like going into Skylar's work, acting like a tough guy.
Which was funny. That's why
it was funny, but it was
funny
just just continued Skylar and Walt drama that literally we didn't. I don't want to say we didn't need, but like we already had a lot of it in the episode before. So I was kind of just like, oh, okay, well, more Walt drama than Skylar drama, which is fine. I understand we needed it, but
yep.
At this point, 4 episodes in, I was like, I need something.
Yeah, it just, I don't know.
I need something.
The fallout of season 2 just, like, I understand what was going on was heavy stuff. They need their time to get over it, but it was kind of like, there was just moments where it kind of felt stuck in place for me. And I was just like, okay. Like, I'm ready. And, like, don't get me wrong, there was little things happening that was, like, pushing it along, but I think at this point I was just over the family drama.
I was too. I was waiting for... And I understand that there needs to be a build-up, but I was ready.
Like, it makes sense for the story. It's just not our favorite part of the story.
Yeah. Episode 5.
Episode 5, Moss.
I gave Moss an 8.
I gave it an 8 as well.
We're pretty close.
Yeah. From here on out, this is where the season started to pick up for me personally.
Agreed. 5 and down.
This is where Walt saw the new lab. And yeah, and just things were, you know, the family drama was always there, but there was other stuff happening around it. More so than what we were having at the start of the season, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Also, in episode 5, Walt and Jesse were beefing because Jesse was pissed.
Yeah, because that's when...
when Saw had all of them in the room. Was like, this is what Jesse wants, blah, 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 blah. And Walter was like, I have a new lab. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And Jesse was like, flippin' shit.
Because the end of episode 4 is when Jesse got half his money taken, right?
Yep.
He didn't get all of his money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And episode 5 is when Jesse was like, fuck you, Walter, and broke his windshield.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that was that episode.
Yep. So IMDb rating for that one is an 8.5. So I'd say we're pretty much on par with these episodes for the most part.
Yeah.
Even the lower rated ones aren't as highly rated, so we're pretty on par. Episode 6, Sunset.
I gave episode 6 a 9.
I gave it a 10, just because I thought it was a really good example of suspense and tension and just a scene that kind of was throwing some curveballs. You didn't know what was going on, where Hank pulled up on the RV. And I thought the little Marie being in the hospital after a crash thing was fucked up. And yeah, I just thought it was good because I felt, and I want to say somebody in the Discord said this is one of the first examples of them writing themselves into a corner when they were first writing it out, and they had to figure out how to get themselves out of it.
How to get Hank to like leave.
That's what they came up with, and after hearing that, I think they did a good job with figuring it out, and I think that's probably why I gave it a 10 over a 9. So yeah,
it was a good episode for sure.
It's a great episode. IMDb gave it a 9.3. Episode 7, 1 minute.
I gave episode 7 a 10.
I also gave it a 10.
Really?
I did.
2 10s in a row.
Yeah. I know I made a comment about the stupid villain thing, which I still stand by. I know you can mask it by saying they're cartel, which I understood even when we watched it, that they're cartel, they do things different. I got that, but it's just still a trope that's always used. That's why I brought it up. I wasn't really saying it was a knock towards the show, just so I can kind of explain myself now.
That episode, what I enjoyed, I really like the chaos. I feel like that episode was very chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
There was just a lot going on, and I just like when things are chaotic, especially in Breaking Bad, because I feel like it can go one way or another. That I've learned.
Yeah, and I thought the 1 minute scene was the best example of suspense and tension that this show has offered up to that point, in my opinion. Was that scene. So that's a 10 for me.
Yeah.
So yeah. IMDb rating was a 9.6, which I think is the highest rating up to that point for an episode for this series. I want to say. Episode 8, I See You.
Episode 8, I gave an 8.
Oh, my foot. My toes. I gave this one a 9. Just another great little follow-up episode to 1 minute. And yeah, I just liked the path that we were following at this point in the show.
This was when Walter, wasn't making meth.
Yeah, we were in the
He was,
hospital.
like,
I
at
want
the
to say it was
hospital.
2 straight episodes we were in the hospital.
We were in the hospital for a while.
And I want to say I See You is where Mike showed up and killed the cousin.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Pretty positive?
I think so.
Yes. Yeah, it was where Mike showed up, killed the cousin, and then the cousin's leader got killed at the end.
Yeah.
And I think the episode probably would have been an 8 before that, but I loved the ending of the episode, so it was a 9.
Fair.
The IMDb rating was an 8.7. Episode 9. Kafkaesque.
Kafkaesque.
Yeah.
I gave Kafkaesque an 8.
I gave it an 8 as well. Nothing too crazy here, just another solid episode, really. I don't really have much, to say. I just thought it was a good episode.
I liked that episode a lot because I really enjoyed that little pitch that Skylar gave about Walter being a gambler.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was very creative. I thought that was so funny. That whole scene I thought was hilarious. I enjoyed that.
That was funny.
That was just so funny to me.
I think what I appreciated about this episode and the last was the fact that we got some content of Walt having good moments with his family, which was refreshing after just seeing him beef with everybody.
Be an asshole, yeah.
In the beginning of the season, I think it was kind of refreshing to get those 2 episodes of him having some good time with his family.
Yeah, it was.
So.
It was nice.
IMDb rating was 8.4. Episode 10. Fly.
I don't want to.
Think about that rating before you say it.
I didn't give it that one. I didn't give it that one. I'm afraid, YouTube.
Okay, well, real quick. I know this is a divisive episode. We heard a lot of people say that, don't worry, nobody likes this episode. And of course, all of our viewers are like, oh, I love this episode. It's so good. Look more into it. It's perfect. And it's like...
In my defense, everybody that I have talked to, outside of YouTube, that I personally know that has seen the show, this is their least favorite episode. They do not like it.
And of course, all of our viewers are like, oh, no, I love that episode.
Before I give my rating, I understand the episode. I understand what they were trying to get across. I get it. But as a whole 47-minute episode of basically just the bottom line of what was going on, I was like, I watched 47 minutes of that.
Yeah, and it had its good moments in it.
Anyways, I'm just going to say it. I gave episode 10 a 5.
I gave it a 6, so it's not much better.
I gave it a 5. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I gave it a 6, so it's not much better, but yeah, like it had good moments in it.
It did.
I just think as an overall episode, it's a little, like, I don't want to say silly, but like
silly.
It was a little silly. Like they dove really heavy into the symbolism, which is fine. Like
Which
I
is
like
fine,
symbolism.
yeah.
But it was just kind of like I don't know. It's just the whole episode was just two guys in a lab chasing down a fly. When you look at it in retrospect, that's what the episode was.
Yes. And at the end of the day, no matter what you say, that episode is a filler episode.
Yeah, and I think Vince did say that it was a filler. People were saying that he said it was a filler because of budget.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, every show has filler. Every single show that I have watched has filler. I get it. But
Yeah.
I just don't like the filler.
Yeah.
I understand why they threw the filler in there, if it's a budget thing. But at the end of the day, like Alan said, it is them chasing around a fly.
Yeah. There's deep meanings in there. We understand that. But, you know.
I will say I did really enjoy the conversation that Walt and Jesse had towards the end of the episode when Walter started talking about hanging out with Jane's dad. And from that moment on, I was like, okay, I really like this little moment that they're having. But at the end of the day, the episode was about them killing a fly.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk any more about it.
Yeah, we've had people say that maybe on rewatches we'll enjoy it more,
Which I can understand.
which maybe we will. You know, again, you guys gotta remember this is our first time watching. There's been some times where people have commented on our stuff with opinions that are clearly driven by future knowledge that we don't have.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind when you're looking at us and telling us we're idiots because we think a certain way. We don't have all the knowledge yet,
Yeah.
but we're trying.
Chill on me.
We're trying. IMDb rating is a 7.8. It's not even that high anyway. You know? Don't hate us.
You know?
Don't hate us. We're trying our best. Episode 11, Abiquiu. Abiquiu. I don't even remember what I called it in the episode.
I called it Apiquill.
Abiquiu. I think that's what I called it.
Hold on. I gave it an 8.
I also gave it an 8. It was a fine episode. Just, I mean...
It was a good episode.
It was a solid episode.
I liked the fact that I liked the little moment that they had with Skylar about Skylar was like, I'll do it.
She's like,
I'll do it.
I'll be the new Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked that. I thought that was funny.
Yeah. Solid episode. Nothing crazy, but just...
And I did enjoy that Skylar was like testing Saw.
Yeah, she was definitely handing him his
I
ass
thought
for
that
a
was
second.
funny. She's like, you don't have to explain that to me. She's like, this is what I do.
Yeah, she was handing him his ass for a second. So, good episode, solid episode. IMDb rating is 8.4. Now we are to the last two episodes, ones we just watched tonight. We got episode 12, Half Measures.
I gave half...
You want to run that back one more time?
I gave Half Measures a 10.
I also gave Half Measures a 10.
That episode was... That was the shit
just
that I
good,
was
man.
waiting for.
It was good.
That is the stuff that I like to see.
Yeah.
Heisenberg.
Yeah. You know, it all led up to here. You know, some episodes we didn't like as much, some we did, you know, but it all leads to here, and we can appreciate that. And I thought it paid off well.
Yeah.
Because I kind of view these last two episodes as like a part 1 and 2 of the finale.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
They're even titled Half and Full Measure, so...
Yeah, so pretty much a part 1
So
and part 2.
This is part 1 of the finale in my mind. And I think it paid off well. The IMDb rating for this one's a 9.5. And I'm assuming...
Solid rating.
And I'm assuming episode 13...
I gave it a 10.
I also gave it a 10, even though I was pissed at the ending. That's just what them cliffhangers do to a person,
I know.
man.
You have to appreciate them, though. That is a crazy ending to a season.
That's just what it does to a person, you know? But, I mean, it's just, I don't know. As a 1-2 punch for a little 2-episode finale, that's how I'm going to look at it. It's just how it felt to me. I thought it paid off everything pretty well. So
I think the ending of this season was really strong.
yeah, and this is
really
definitely
strong.
the best finale of the 3 seasons.
I agree. Wholeheartedly, 100%. The end of this season was insane. The last 2 episodes, I was like,
Yeah, the suspense was there. The ties were there. The setup for the next season was there. Even though I'm fucking pissed about it.
I will say, even though I feel like we talk about it a lot, I am amazed at the acting in the show. Especially between Walter and Jesse. When they're together and they're like doing shit together and like getting emotional and getting into it, it is really enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, Jesse tearing up before he killed Gale. I was kind of getting teary-eyed a little bit.
Yeah. Or like the scene when Jesse and Walter were sitting at that bar and Jesse was like being all serious about like, we gotta kill these 2 people. I thought that was a really good scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
The acting in the show, I just think is really good.
Yeah.
And I don't forget about it, but I'm always reminded of it during like scenes like that. And I enjoy
there's
that.
always standout scenes.
Yeah.
Even though it's always great, there's always standout scenes here and there that push it forward for sure.
Yeah.
So.
I really enjoy that about the show, honestly.
The finale was definitely, it wrapped everything really well. I think going into these last 2 episodes, I wasn't too fond of the season, even though I didn't have it like super lowly rated.
I don't think you had it way highly rated than what I actually thought that you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ending of the season was great. The ending of the season was a really good ending.
So they really wrapped the season up for me. And I like it a lot more. I don't know if it's my favorite season. We were talking in the Discord and I was saying this is my least favorite season so far.
Is it still?
I don't know. It's hard.
After seeing like the full
It's hard to say.
The full end result.
It's really hard to say. Cause I personally just really enjoyed seasons 1 and 2. And there was like in seasons 1 and 2, I don't think there was really many times, if any times, where I wasn't enjoying the show.
Mm-hmm.
And in this season, there were definitely a couple moments where I was like, all right, man, like...
Yeah.
Like, there were definitely a couple moments where I wasn't enjoying it as much. So, that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know if this is my favorite. But, I don't know. I really liked season 2. Even though I didn't like the finale of season 2, I really liked season 2.
Season 3 had a really strong ending.
Yeah, it did.
To the point where...
of all the others.
Yeah.
Of all 3. But I will say season 3 definitely upped the quality in everything. In terms of quality, the camera work, cinematography, just everything, I think it was definitely better.
Yeah.
Than seasons 1 and 2 in terms of quality. I just don't know where I'd rank it in the seasons. It's hard. It's hard to rank the seasons. For me. But after seeing the ending, I think it did really wrap the season up really well. Definitely my favorite season ender so far.
It was a really good season ender. I know I keep talking about it, but
yeah.
The more I sit with it and the more I think of it as like a whole season because of the way that it ended, I feel like it was really good.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great ending.
I feel like the last 3 or 4 episodes.
4 episodes back as Fly.
3 episodes. Really just like started pushing it forward like for the end result, and I was very impressed.
I do see Fly kind of as the calm before the storm in a sense, and kind of the start of the last straw for Walt before he gets to the moment of
insanity,
half measure, where he pulls up and has it in him to just take someone's life like that again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because throughout this whole season, he was back and forth on the business,
being that kind of guy,
and trying to just calm down and try to enjoy his family and fix things. Which I think he's kind of at the point where he's like, I can't fix it. You know, this is it. So I don't know. That's what I got, at least. You know, I don't know.
It's kind of like the mentality that he had when he thought that he was dying.
Yeah.
And was just like, all right, well, I'm going to have this, like, fuck it attitude because I'm not going to be here anyway.
Yeah. And I think he does enjoy it.
100%.
Like, he enjoys the cook and the meth. He enjoys being the top dude when it comes to that profession. He knows that everybody knows he's the best.
Yeah.
And I think he likes that.
What I like about Walter's character, he is a huge asshole, first off. Let me start there.
Yeah, he is.
He is a huge asshole, but I like that he is really fucking smart. Him being really smart makes his character and the show very like, oh shit.
Yeah, just because he's able to get himself out of things.
Yes, and I like that his character is that smart. I like props to Brian because the switch off between like acting as Walter and like acting as Heisenberg, you can tell that there is a switch immediately. Even by just like his facial expressions.
Mm-hmm.
Which I like. When he switches into Heisenberg, I am like, shit's about to go down. And I don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah, there's also... I haven't watched too much interviews of Brian, so I don't really know his mannerisms.
I haven't
So
either.
I don't know if Walt's mannerisms are Brian's or if Walt's mannerisms are Walt's mannerisms that like Brian just does for the character.
Mhm.
It's kind of something that I've always thought about because there's like certain things that he always says the exact same. Whenever he's talking, he has
Yeah.
a certain way of saying things. And I've always kind of wondered if that was just Brian or if that's what he does for the character.
We'll have to look up some interviews once we finish the show. Because that's why I haven't looked up anything.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to ruin anything. Because you know, once you look up something, it's like recommendations. And usually
Mhm.
they're spoilerish.
Yeah. But to finish that thought, if it is something he does for the character of Walt, that's just something that I've been paying close attention to is his mannerisms and how closely he's able to replicate it constantly throughout the show because he's so consistent with it.
He's a great actor.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Him and Aaron both.
Something little I picked up on that I've been keeping an eye on.
I did say before in a few episodes or videos back that I did see just a little clip of Brian talking about how he's just really thankful for this role and how he gave his all to this role and that he just doesn't think that he'll ever be able to top playing this role.
Yeah, this seems to be his role for sure.
Yeah. Like we've said in the past, like there were people who were put on this earth to play a certain role and he was definitely born to play Walter White.
Yeah, I feel like all big actors have that one role for them. I feel like this is definitely his.
100%.
So, yeah.
I enjoyed the very last little bit of this. I'm excited to get into season 4.
I feel like this is probably the biggest discussion we've had for a finale as well.
Yeah. There was just a lot. I was just really impressed by the end of the season.
Yeah, I feel like this is our biggest discussion. Hopefully you guys enjoy that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully you're not like, all right, shut up. We understand. You hate Fly.
Yeah, hopefully you didn't get pissed at the ratings and just shut us off. I mean, you know, there's always going to be parts of a story you don't like as much as the others. It's just how it is with storytelling.
Honestly,
we still appreciate it.
Every show has an episode like that, I feel like. I mean, we are both really big fans of Walking Dead, but there is one episode in particular that we can probably both name. It's the same one that we're just like, why is this in here?
With how long that show is, there's quite a few of those, but...
Yeah.
Stranger Things, I was thinking Stranger Things, because Stranger Things is the same way. It's like every episode is important, except this one episode in season 2 that it's just like, why the fuck is this here? It's just like Breaking Bad. Everything is rated so well as far as the episodes go, and then there's this one episode that is just
in
not rated
season
well.
2.
Yes, with the sister, where she goes gothic.
Oh my god,
It's just like,
yeah.
why is this episode in here? It's kind of like that. It's the same exact thing.
Which is literally a filler episode.
It's the exact same thing. I was like looking at them. I was like, man, this is the exact same setups. Like everything's rated well except this one episode.
Just that one episode that they fucking threw in there. And we're huge fans of Stranger Things, but that episode's a dud.
Yeah, that episode sucks.
That episode is a dud.
But I mean, that's just how it is with storytelling. I don't know.
That's fine. Every show has a dud.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. And if you don't think it's a dud, that's cool. I'm glad you enjoy it. You know? Rock on.
I loved that little part that they had, and I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy the little slow motion of the fly. I thought that was funny, but
God.
Everything
That was
else.
so ridiculous. That was a Sam Raimi episode. That felt like Sam Raimi directed that. But Ryan Johnson directed it, I guess. Which, of course, is why it's so fucking 50-50. Even though I really like Knives Out. It's Ryan Johnson also made that. He's the dude that made The Last Jedi, in case you're wondering who Ryan Johnson is. Yeah, that's why it was divisive, probably.
As soon as you said The Last Jedi, I was like...
Yeah, but anyway. I don't know what we're talking about at this
I don't
point,
know.
man. We're just talking.
Talking, yeah.
But that was season 3. We're moving on to season 4 right now.
Oh my god.
Man, season 4.
Already. Jeez, I can't believe we're already on season 4. It's been a ride.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
It's crazy, man.
Been enjoying the little roller coaster.
I did go out and buy our Blu-ray copies of season 4 and season 5, not the final part, because as Kodo in the Discord told us, that is season 5's like split. There's like season 5 and then like the final season.
Yeah, because he said that he has them and it came in like 2 separate things.
Yeah, so I don't have the final season yet, but I do have 4 and 5, but you're not going to see them until the finales of those respective seasons.
But we have them.
Yeah, but we got them.
Head of the game.
We also have Heisenberg here with us. Still.
Hopefully before the end of the whole series, we'll have another one, because I definitely want this one.
Yeah, definitely got to find him. But I'm hoping we find another one of these so we can take him out of the box.
Yeah.
Maybe have him propped up here watching with us or something.
Can sit him in the back somewhere.
But for now, we just have the sealed one. So ye. But that's all I got.
It was a long discussion. If you watched the whole thing, shout out to you.
A lot of fucking editing.
If you made it past us hating on Fly, you're a real one.
It is what it is, man. You know? Sorry I keep fucking with my hair, man. My hair is just...
Yeah, stop touching it.
Not cooperative.
Says me, I'm always touching my hair.
No, when I go back and edit, I'm like watching myself fix my hair. I'm like, geez, what a fucking douche.
We gotta stop this. We've been
It is
talking
what
for a
it
while.
is. Yeah, we have 1 hour and 40 recorded. That's a lot of fucking editing for me. Can't wait. But that was season 3. That's a wrap. Excited to start season 4 here in 10 minutes. And yeah.
We're wearing the same outfit in season 4. Don't say shit.
Yeah, don't say shit about it. But yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time,
Peace.